Hello! How are you today? My name is Bruno Bertucci and it's me today. I've got a fun fold card for you today. But before I get underway, Kylie Bertucci is a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm a supporting Stampin' Up demonstrator, and we are here from Australia, Melbourne, Australia, and we have a fun craft project for you. But before we get underway, this is a premiere video, so we are there live in the live chat. So if you are watching us, please drop in a comment where you are watching us from. We are so thrilled that you are here. We are actually away today. This whole week we are away down the Mornington Peninsula, so we're having a nice relaxing time with Bella, but that's why we are not live here for you today. But we still have something exciting for you. Do you want to see the project that we're going to be making today, or do you want to be surprised? I think you want to see it. So anyway, before we get on to that, we have some very exciting things to be able to share with you. The first thing that we have is, as you know, we have our online stamping retreat coming up. It's going to be October 5th if you are in the United States, Canada or Europe, or October 6th if you're in Australia or in New Zealand. So we love putting on these events. I know it sounds like we say that all the time, but we genuinely love putting on these events for you. These are some really special projects. I can see some of the projects that Kylie's made over there, but you can't see them until today. But rest assured you are going to love them. And if you've been to Online Stampin' Retreat before, drop a comment in the live chat or in the comments below which projects have been your favourite. Or if you haven't been to Online Stampin' Retreat and you have a question about it, please drop a comment in the live chat or in the comments below. But to make sure that you receive notification when it's time to register, we want you to register first. And if you register early, you might pay a bit less, but can't say any more about that. But scan this code or visit onlinestampingretreat.com, join the waitlist, and you will be first to know about that amazing offer that we have for you. What else do we have to talk about? Okay, this is pretty special. It is still August by the time this video is playing, which means there's 15% off certain designer series papers from the annual catalogue. So if you scan this code here, got that right, you will be able to see all of the designer series paper that is on sale. The one that we are going to be using today is one of the ones that's on sale. So that's going to be awesome for you guys if you can. If you want the designer series paper that we're going to be using, as well as a whole range of other designer series paper, just to give you a sneak peek, this is the one that we're going to be using today. What? I'm really looking forward to this project. But speaking of this, we have our video class bundle that is available. Now, you guys, we have been floored by the response to this video class bundle. The projects in this one are pretty awesome, and you guys have loved it. So if you haven't already got this, please scan this code here and you can purchase that. Alternatively, if you live in Australia and you make a purchase from our online Stampin' store, our Stampin' Up online store, sorry, you get it for free. So why not get it for free? You know you want to do that. But without further ado, I'm going to show you the project that we are going to be making today. Hopefully I got this set up correctly. I'll just move those out of the way. Okay, that's good. Oh, I thought I was organized, but alas. So let's just go to our downward facing camera. This is the project that we're going to be making today. So, boring, Bruno. That looks so boring. Of course it doesn't look boring, but I love it anyway. This is using the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper pack. Now, when I first showed you guys the catalogue, I told you that this suite was my favourite, and I have made so many projects using this suite. But this is the one, I think I've shown you this project on our unboxing video way back when we first got the projects. But this is the project. This is a lemon themed version. And so to open it, you just open it like this. Ta-da! So we have some of the designer series paper. We have some of these beautiful texture stamps. Of course, we have some lemons here. And then when you open it up, it's like a mini gatefold. Or it's a gatefold, not a mini gatefold. We have somewhere to write. And then we have that. So we're going to make this project today, but of course we don't want to make the same one. We are going to make it oranges themed. So we're going to be using this one. So let's get underway. It's very simple to make, as you can see. So if you live in Australia, here is the metric measurements for you. So take a screenshot. And if you live elsewhere where you use metric, here are the metric measurements here. So it's just a standard half a sheet of cardstock, cut halfways, and then you just score 5.2 and 5.2 from either end. So rather than doing it, as long as you cut it that size, just score 5.2 and 5.2 from this side. And then if you use metric, imperial, 2 1/8 of an inch from each edge, and that folds like that. Now as you can see, it sort of is a bit overlapped, so you might want to just cut a smidgen from either end, just so it closes nicely. But the designer series paper layers that go on the front here, these two long skinny bits, that's the measurement, 4.7 centimeters by 14.4 centimeters, and you'll want 2 of those. Or if you're making the imperial version, we have 1 7/8 of an inch by 5 1/4 of an inch by 2. So let's get underway. So here is our half piece of cardstock. I've scored it 5.2 centimeters from each end, and it closes nicely like that. So as mentioned, we're going to be doing some orange themed version. So we're going to be using oranges, and instead of the garden green, we're going to be using Night of Navy. So that's where we're going to be sticking it. So let's get underway. That's what we have. We have some glue. Now, do we have a new pack of glue? Sorry, I just had to go into the other room to get some glue. Love that sound. So have any of you watching taken advantage of the designer series paper sale? If you have, which ones have you purchased? Please drop a comment in the live chat or in the comments below. So again, the size of these two pieces, if you are metric, that's the size, 4.7 centimeters wide by 14.4 centimeters high. And so I made it so that the image continues across, but you don't have to do that if that's not your jam. So I'll just stick that down. And of course, the benefit of using the liquid glue is that I have a few seconds to slightly move it if I want to. And that continues along like that. Okay. Beautiful. Now, before we, actually while I'm sticking this, no, I won't do that. So, for the other pieces, what we have is basically two pieces of the same color cardstock. The bottom one is stuck on the left side. No, the top one is stuck on the left side and the bottom one is stuck on the right side. And so there's a bit of that interlocking thing. So do you want the sizes of those pieces? Of course you do. So if you are doing metric, that's the larger size, 8.5 centimeters by 6 centimeters. And then the layer on top is 8 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. That's in metric. And for our imperial friends, they are the two sizes. So 3.5 inches is the by 2 3/8 of an inch. That's the lower layer, and then the top layer is 3.25 inches by 2 1/8 of an inch. So I've already cut those out. And so what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to stick those. And again, we want to stick the top one on this side and the bottom one on this side. Okay, and so we want to arrange it so that it's equally spaced on the top. For the top one, we want that to be equally spaced, and for the bottom one, we want that to be evenly spaced, if that makes sense. So what I'll do is I'll just slip this over, and I don't want to apply any glue on this side, so I'll only apply the glue on this side. So I'll go as close as possible to this side. And again, because it's liquid glue, I will have a few seconds to maneuver things around. That looks good. Okay. So I'll just hold that down for a bit. This is such an easy project, and I can't wait to see different varieties that you guys will make. And so on this side, I'll just apply some glue. Now I have to give credit. This original version that we made over here, this was based on a project from one of our team members. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. Cheryl Hurst, one of our team members, made a project using this fold, or very similar to this fold. So thank you very much, Cheryl. If you're watching, thank you. If you're not watching, thank you anyway. Dear. So yeah, we want those to sort of line up, and again, we want everything to be even where it needs to be even. Now the Imperial version, the one using the Imperial cardstock, these pieces are slightly different pieces, and so basically when you're aligning it, you want the bottom one to be equal all the way around there, you want the top one to be equal all the way around there. This piece here in the middle might not be equal like it is on this project, so whatever that is, that's what it is. You want those three to be equal and those three to be equal, and so whatever's left over there. So that's basically the fold, and that's how it sort of interlocks together. So with these pieces now, what we're going to do is we're going to use the Citrus Blooms stamp set, and we're just going to use this amazing, amazing piece. But rather than using it the way that they've shown on the cover, which is that way, we're going to be using it in the other way. So let's just do that. So we're going to use the embossing buddy and just embossing buddy that away. Hi Kylie.
Hi.
Kylie just picked up her glasses.
I did. I just put it on the members group too.
That's fantastic.
It looks good.
Now, Kylie Joe.
Yes.
Found it. Don't worry.
Oh, good. I can stop looking.
You can stop looking now. So I'll just grab some Versamark. Now, we've talked about this a number of videos already. But this is the brand new Wow embossing powder, and it is wow. If you haven't used it, watch and see. So let's just grab some scratch paper. Now there's no rhyme or reason. Not all reason, sorry. I'm just going to stamp this around wherever I'll just close the door. Have any of you guys used the Wow embossing powder? If so, what are your thoughts? Have any of you used it in the past? Please drop a comment in the live chat or in the comments below. What are your thoughts of the new Wow embossing powder? I'd love to hear. So that's that. Now I'm going to bring the embossing additions tray in. And I'll just dump the powder on. Have I missed anywhere? Maybe a bit over there. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Now, I mustn't have used the embossing buddy around, so I'll just use this brush to brush off all the straggly bits. Okay, that looks good. Over here, just brush that off. Get over here. Good. Okay, let's just put that back in while we're here. Excellent. So I'll use these reverse tweezers and heat emboss these now. Very nice. Let's get the second one. Beautiful. I don't know whether I'm just seeing things, but I feel as though the Wow embossing folder is brighter on the darker colours. What do you guys think? Do you think it's brighter, or is it the same? Yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. So now what I'm going to do, what I've done is I've taken this sheet of Designer Series paper and cut out a few, and using the coordinating dies, I've cut out a few of the oranges. So on this sheet of Designer Series paper, which has that design on the back, there are single, that's one of the single, the one that I cut out there is one of the single oranges. And this one here cuts out the triple oranges like that. Okay, so in case you didn't know that, that's one of the awesome features of this Designer Series paper, which is on sale. So go and get that now. So prior to this video, I've cut out a few of them already. So I've got some of the doubles and some of the singles, and I even used some of the pieces that are cut off on the side. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just adhere it like that. So I can still use, even though half of the orange is cut off, I can still use it perfectly fine. So I can use it like that, or I can use it like that. Which way should I use it? I think I'll use it like that. It's covering most of that one, but that's okay. And for the other piece, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something on the side here. So maybe I can do it like that. And I might just cut that down the middle. So it'll look something like that. And I'll have the sentiment coming out here. So let's do that. I'll just apply some of the glue on this part. Just like that. And I'll use this other part for later in the project. So I'll just cut that along here. If I wanted to, I can trim this, but I'll just do this simple. That looks great. So again, I'll use that part later on, and I'll use these other pieces on the inside. So then that will sit like that, and that can sit, oh, I didn't stick that one down. So I'll stick that one down. Maybe I'll stick it like that and cut the leaf off. Yeah, I'll do that. So it sits like that. And so that sits like that, and that can hang off the bottom there, that's no problem. And this one can sit like that. So of course what I want to do is pop that up on dimensionals, so let's just grab some of those. Okay, before I finish, everybody guess how many dimensionals I'm going to put in total. I know lots of you are horrified by the number of dimensionals I use. Oh dear. Yes, I put some in the middle. Okay. I've tried to do that thing that Lisa Curcio does by stabbing them, but I just can't make it work. I've tried. Very good. Come on, almost there. Do you guys like dimensionals? What's your favorite adhesive of choice? Do you like liquid glue? Do you prefer snail? Do you not snail? Oh, what's it even called? Seal, not snail. Seal or Seal Plus? Which one do you like the better? I saw that there was another one from close to my heart as well, but I haven't tried that, so I don't know. So I'll just stick that down, doing my best to put it in the middle. Very nice. And now I'm going to stamp the sentiment. Now the sentiment that I used is "You're the best kind of person," so let's stamp that one. That's this one here. Now, I didn't grab the ink, and I didn't grab the so I've got some Night of Navy, got some white cardstock, just need a bit of a scrap here. And I'll just stamp that. Upside down. Now I will do it again because I need the other side. Ah, such a stunning sentiment. It stamps so beautifully thin. Now, the die that I used here to cut that out is from the Stylish Shapes. And this is a must have in your stamping arsenal. And so I'm just going to use this one, and I want that to sort of be on this side like that. And so I'm just going to use a bit of post-it tape just to make sure that it doesn't move, because I want it to be straightish. So I'll rip that in half and have some at the top and some at the bottom. And believe it or not, I don't know where the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is, so I'll just bring this one over. Oops. Oh no. Are we still going? Yes, we're still recording. That's good. Phew. I just put it on top of the mouse when I put this down. Very good. Perfect. And so what we are going to do is we're going to just slot that in behind there. And so basically what we can do is just cut that along here and see how that will slide in behind. I'll just cut that a bit. Just like that. So that can slide in behind that, like that. Okay. That looks great. So I'll just apply some adhesive behind here as I'm sliding it behind. Got some glue on my fingers. Kylie will be happy to see that. I love this paper. This is honestly, like I said when we first got this catalogue, this is my favorite suite in the entire catalogue. So I'm happy that I can use it again today, and I'm happy that it's on sale, the paper anyway. So the final thing I'll do to the cover is I feel as though it can have a bit of bling. So let's just grab the this is my our package of embellishments, and we've got some Opal Rounds assortments that go with this suite as well. So these come in 3 colours, in I'm guessing Night of Navy, Gold and Clear. I don't know the exact colours that are listed there on the catalogue, but we can put, I think, the darker colour. Do you sometimes do this? Get the clear sheet and look how that would look on the project. We've got the clear ones look nice as well. So we've got some space here that could probably do with something, some space here. Let's put, yeah, I think the clear ones would bling out a bit more. What about the goldy one? They sort of go with the flower. Let's try the clear ones. I think the clear ones would be nicer. So got some there. Kylie only puts either 3 or 5. Some more space over here, so I might put another 2 on. Maybe 1 underneath. Looks okay. Bit overkill, but that's okay. I'm sure you'll forgive me for that. Okay, so that's the cover of the card. Let's go inside now. So we're going to have some writing space here, but I've got another some more designer series paper. This is the same size as that one, so I'm going to put some there. So let's just stick that down. Ooh, maybe I should have used this side of the paper. It's beautiful, isn't it? Nice. And remember how I cut half of the orange and I said I'd use that on the inside? I can use it over here. I can use it exactly there. So let's try that one there. And for this other side, I have another orange over here. Which I can use over there. That's upside down. Don't want to use it like that. So I'll just cut that piece over there like that. So if I just cut that straight, where did I put the scissors? Oops, sorry about that. So I'll just cut that straight and cut that straight. And I'll just trim the other part. Very nice. I'll just use this leftover bit. And let's cut this part now. So we need a piece of white, or basic white cardstock. We'll just grab some of that. And this is just a normal Poppy Parade layer if you have our card templates. So on this original version, what I did was I stamped some extra bits, which you can 100% do. I have this leftover bit, so I'm just going to use that. The heater came on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to stick it so that it sits about like that. Since I have this piece here, I'll add a few bits underneath that corner. So let's do that. So that's how it will look. So I'll just hold that there so I know exactly where to glue. Trim that off. Beautiful. So let's stick that down. And that, my friends, is our project for today. No, it's not. What am I saying? There's one more thing to do. So, actually, one thing, you'll notice how it sticks up like that. One of the things that I didn't do is really score it before it had any of the layers on. So I'll just try to do it after the event. But you'll want to do that before anything is stuck down to it. That'll make it a bit better. But we have an envelope now. Stampin' Up! Envelopes are amazing, amazing, amazing. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab one and we're just going to decorate the outside of the envelope. It's not big enough. And so I will just apply some adhesive to the top flap. And this is a really nice way to just simply decorate the envelope. It's super, super, super simple. Just stick it on so that it aligns to the top. And then you just cut along the edge. like this. Ah, beautiful. So this is the project. Imagine receiving this. Actually, let's decorate the cover, because why not? Let's just grab a strip of designer series paper. I actually don't have a little strip like this, so let's just cut one. Whoops. We can add another stamp. What could we stamp? We can say just checking in. Let's do that, because we can. Just checking in. And we can do this off center because it's not wide enough to go all the way. Or we could just do it like that. Let's do that. Beautiful. And so now, let's look at this amazing project. There we are. You can see it, sort of see it sticking out a bit there, so you might be able to just trim that, which is fine. So imagine receiving this like this. Wow, that's beautiful. And then, ooh, what do we have here? Wow. Ooh. But you saw me make that. We've been making this project for how long? 48 minutes, but we had some introductory comments to start with. This is the one we made today. This is the original one. Tell me, which version do you prefer? Oranges or lemons? Left or right? What do you reckon? Yeah, what do you think, people? I love it. I hope you love it too. But remember, one of the things that we talked about at the start is that we have the designer series paper sale. Sorry, I'm a bit blurry there. We have the designer series paper sale, which you can get this designer series paper that we use, the Mediterranean Blooms, that's on sale for 15% off. So if you live in Australia, please scan this code here and you can see all of this designer series paper that's on sale. But we also want to let you know about our video class bundle, which features the Mediterranean Blooms suite of products. All of these projects, they're stunning, they're amazing, and so many of you guys have already taken advantage of this bundle. So just scan this code here and you'll be able to get that. Or if you live in Australia and you place any order with us in our online store, you can get it for free. So you're going to want to do that. Again, take advantage of this waitlist. Please scan that code there or visit www.onlinestampingretreat.com and you can join the waitlist and you can find out exactly when it's going to be for sale. But let's take a preview image. So this is going to be the image. Do you like that? That's stupid. But anyway, we hope you guys like this. If you've gotten this far, tell us what you think of the project. If you make a copy of this, a version of this project, please let us know. We want to see. We want to see you trying it in using different paper, using a different suite, using a different bundle. We'd love to see it. But it's such a simple fun fold card. It's like a gatefold card with a mini interlock. But we love it. It's simple. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you watching it. If you haven't already done so, please like this video. Please subscribe to our channel and consider becoming a member. And you can get some behind the scenes footage and content that we only release to those who are members of our YouTube channel. So under our name, you'll be able to click join. And if that's something you would like to do, we would love to have you on board. But thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.